Hi, I've had a few requests on how to adjust some of the other parts of the template, so I thought while I'm doing this XR I can show you this more complicated part here and how to adjust them. So this is the XR back 2, so this is used after you've taken the glass off and you want to clean the back up where you've got all this residue on. So if you laser off the back as if you would the back glass, the laser can destroy all the components that are open. So what we do is, as before, highlight the template, delete hatch, down to mark, select total, and if we click on the part we want, which is this one, and go to light, you see it doesn't quite match up, so the potential there is the laser can damage that flex cable. You can get issues like rebooting, charging problems and so on. So what we're going to do is, is adjust the laser to move this away. So you can use the left, right, up, down keys on your keyboard to move them like this, but what you can have is, as it gets out of the way from one side, you can potentially cause a problem on the other. So if we put that back to where it was, and what we'll do is we'll start on this area. So what we're going to do is stop. This is going to be a bit of trial and error because you can't adjust the points on this with the laser light on. So we're going to scroll in with the mouse wheel. You have to be careful with this zoom in and out because if you move it on the slider you can go too far off. As you zoom in you can see all these little points here. Zoom a bit more and you can literally click on it and drag that point out, and that is literally all we're going to do. So go back down to light, go down there first. We're going to do this area first, so to light, and we're going to see what needs doing. So I'm just going to move my camera over so I can look at this. It's not flashing as much as what you can see on the camera because of the frame rate, but at the moment I can see this corner here is going to go through, and I might actually bring this one back a bit. I'd rather have a larger area not lasered than risk damaging the flex cable inside. So with that in mind, we literally just have to move all of these out. So where we're going, the first one is that bottom one. So here you can see all these little points. Oh, that's me nudging the keyboard. So you can bring all these points out, but because it's a straight line, I'm just going to try something. One second. Okay, sorry about that, just have to check something. As you can notice, there's loads of squares on here. If I was to draw this myself and it's a straight line, just to make it easier for future modifications, I would use just a couple of squares. So up here on the drawing tool, if you go to edit node, click on that, then go and click on any of these nodes here. You can literally click on it, press delete, and it will get rid of that one. So eventually you should be left with just the start and end of that line. So if I ever have to come back and modify this for some reason, it's going to be so much easier just to drag that one line out rather than multiple lines. Let's see if we can drag over that and delete. So now we've done that, click this one, click back onto your template, take the lowest segment there, or your anchor point, drag that one out. See there's one there, look, so drag that one out to its level ish, and that one and that one. Let's just have a quick preview. There you go, so it's slightly out further. Stop that. You can accentuate that one just so you can the light. There you go. So you've now got that loop there, which is that there. Yeah. So I'm just going to delete a couple of nodes there. Bring them in. Light. So now you can't see clearly on this because of the refresh rate, but that corner, I don't like that, so we're going to bring that corner in as well. Scroll in, zoom in a bit, go up to the point we need to amend. Again, it's a straight line, so I'm just going to delete a load of these nodes again. Delete. In there, delete. Pick. Select that anchor point. Bring him out. Bring that one out there. Tidy that one up slightly. Light. And really see what that's done. Yeah, it's almost cleared it. There's still a little bit there on that corner. So we'll just modify that again. Stop. Bring that right out. There we go. No messing. Let's just bring that out. Sorry for the camera, it's a bit difficult trying to do this and adjust at the same time. Delete them. Light. Oh, done that wrong. There we go. Make sure that's selected, otherwise it won't light. And select your area you want to modify. There we go, so it's clearer now. It's cleared of it. And then same with that one. I might bring that side of the laser out. So again, back up to here. Scroll out slightly. So we want this line here now to be brought out. I'm going to do the same again. Use that one. I want to get rid of all of that in the middle. Delete. Delete that node. So bring that right up out of the way. There we go. It looks a massive movement on that screen there, but it's not. It's millimeters, that movement. Select nodes, delete that section there because we don't need that anymore. Bring that one up. Let's just see what that does. Light. Yeah, it's a lot further away, isn't it? So next is this bottom one, and the process is exactly the same. So we'll stop our laser, or light, sorry. Zoom out a little bit, scroll up. So that bit there we're going to delete all the way between there. Node edit, highlight everything in between. I just find this easier to do than pulling every single one of them nodes out. Get rid of them in between. There we go. It's clear. And you repeat that process for every part that's not quite right. And then once you've finished, which I'm not, I've got to carry on with this, but imagine you was finished, highlight the whole template again. And it's exactly the same as been shown on the other videos. Once you've highlighted, make sure this one's deselected, up to hatch up there, and just input all the different parameters that you would use for your specific template. I do have originals, so if you've messed yours up, I do have the original ones supplied by TBK, which I can email through. Just drop me a message and I'll sort you out. Hopefully that helps you out. Some of you are probably wondering what this one is. This is something I've added on just to avoid the camera flash and microphone all in one. I wasn't happy with the template on that one, so I just added my own little bit in there. But any other questions, just ask. Thank you.